Hey everybody, this is Chris Johnstone from adrmarketingonline.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. What we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to create a free Gmail account so that we can keep all of our leads in the same place, and we can hook it up to our new Google AdWords account so that we get all our notifications in one place. So everything that's involved in this lead generation system is all going to happen in the same place on the same account, so it's really easy to keep track of. So in order to go through here, we're just on google.com, and you type mail into the search bar, and Gmail is going to be the first result that comes up. So mail.google.com, or just click on the first link there, and it's going to take you to the main Gmail page. It's going to take about 5 minutes for us to set this up, and you just come down to the bottom right hand corner here, click on create an account. It's going to ask you for your first name and your last name, and then your desired login name. This needs to be at least 6 characters long. So for this one, we're going to use adrteaching@gmail.com. We're going to check the availability, and it's available. We're then going to select a password. A nice strong password. We're going to choose a question. My first teacher's name, a little bit about me. My first teacher's name was Mr. Wright. Secondary email address is cwjstone@adrmarketingonline.com. In case you have any questions or problems, you can shoot me an email there. I always have problems with these little word verification things. They're really hard to read. Anyways, if you want to take the time to go through and read the Google Terms of Service, I'll let you do that on your own time. And then we just click on I accept, create my account. So that's it. We've successfully signed up for a Gmail account. They want to take you through and show you all the funky features like the chat feature and the labels that you can tag everything with, but we're just going to go straight to show me my account. So they've got a couple of welcome emails for us here, and we have set up a Gmail account with the email address adrteaching@gmail.com. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to build an AdWords account, which is how we're going to run our advertisements on the Google network using this account that we just set up. So in order to do that, we just simply go back to www.google.com and just type AdWords into the search bar, and it's going to come up with the AdWords interface, adwords.google.com, and you just click again on that first link. That's going to pull you into the main Google AdWords page. Now you can see that we're still logged into our mail account, and Google can see that. It says you're signed into a Google account that doesn't have an AdWords login. If you'd like to sign up for an AdWords account. Yes, we do. So we want to click on this Start Now button that's up here on the top right hand corner. Click on Start Now, and it's going to ask us which email address we want to use. On here we can select, I have an email address and password that I already use with Google because we just set that up, and I would like to use my existing Google account for AdWords. We then select the email address, so adrteaching@gmail.com, and then put our password in and click continue. It's going to go through and ask us for our billing preferences. So all we want to do is tell them what currency we want to pay for our ads in. I'm in Canada, so I'm going to use Canadian. If you're in the United States or if you're in Europe, it's going to say probably the appropriate currency for you. And you can just simply click continue. They're going to go through, set up our account, and our AdWords account has now been created. So in a matter of 5-10 minutes here, we've got a brand new email address set up for all the leads, and we've got a full AdWords account set up where we can go in and actually start implementing what we've been learning in these videos. So let's sign into our AdWords account by clicking this sign into our AdWords account button because we're not quite done yet. So this is what your screen is going to look like the first time you log into Google AdWords. They're going to have a nice little video on the right hand side here, which I suggest watching because it's a great little tutorial. So now we're going to go through and we're going to create our first advertising campaign by clicking on this button right here on the left hand side. The first thing it's going to ask us is to select our budget. We don't have a budget set, so we can come down here and the campaign name for the first campaign you can set as your area name. So I'm in Guelph, I'm going to use Guelph, and then I'm going to label this as my niche account, and we'll get into why that's important later, but just your area name and then niche after that. Select your entire country, select the language. You want to do automatic billing, and then here is where you can set your budget per day so that this thing doesn't go crazy and spend a whole bunch of money on you. You can just go through and tell them, I only want to spend $15 a day on my advertising, and Google will not charge you more than $15 a day. Scheduling an ad delivery, don't worry about that for right now. Just click on Save and Continue. It's then going to ask you for your first ad. So we've gone through and created our advertisement based on the blueprint that I've already given you. A nice, compelling, direct response advertisement, and then click on Save and Continue. Here's where it's going to ask you for your keywords. For now, all we want to do is put our area name and homes for sale. We're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to set up one of these entire campaigns in 30 seconds or less. But for right now, let's just get through setting up the account. Then we'll come back and really make it powerful. So we just put the one keyword in there and we click on Save and Continue to Billing. It's then going to ask us where our billing address is located. So again, just select your local area and select the time zone that you're in. I'm, in case you're going to be calling me on the phone, I'm Eastern Time. Click on Continue. Then it's going to ask you how you're going to pay for your ads. You can use a credit card, you can use a bank transfer. I personally am a big fan of paying by credit card because I collect air miles points and all my vacations that I take every year are actually paid for because of my Google advertisements. So you can get yourself some nice bonuses if you've got a credit card set up with a bonus program on the back end. And it's going to ask you whether you want to use post-pay billing or prepay billing. Prepay means you give Google a specific balance or dollar amount and they will show advertisements and spend that budget. So you give Google the money up front. The post-pay billing is after you receive the clicks and you get to a specific amount, they will charge your card. So you can generate your leads first and then pay Google for them. So I always select post-pay billing, but really it's your personal preference as to how you want to set this up. I prefer post-pay. It's a little bit easier. You just click on Continue after you've selected which one that you would like. And again, I've been through these terms, so if you want to take the time to go through that, enjoy yourself. And then click on Yes, I agree to the above terms and conditions. Click on Continue. It's then going to ask you to select your card type and provide the rest of your billing details. A little bit of a survey here at the bottom. Then click Save and Activate, and you are done setting up your Google AdWords account, and you are ready to go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's gotten your foot in the door, and stay tuned because in the next set of videos we're going to show you exactly how to go in here and really put this thing to work in your business, creating a reliable, consistent abundance of leads. And if you're not signed up on the mailing list, please go to www.adrmarketingonline.com and sign up for the newsletter on the top right hand corner, and that will make sure that you get the next video in the series so that we can keep you moving along with this. Okay? Hope you've enjoyed it. And again, this is Chris Johnstone from ADRmarketingonline.com. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.